Hey guys, it's Modest517 and I'm back in Modest517 builds. And today I'm gonna be making a dollhouse. And you're probably like, what, why a dollhouse? Like what does that make it different than any other house? Well, you'll see. It's gonna be like one of those cool, like, if you've ever actually seen a dollhouse, like it opens from like, like you have the dollhouse and it opens like in half. So like you could play on the inside. Not to say that I played with dolls, but I did have a sister. Well, I still do have a sister. Don't want to make it sound like she died or anything, but and I have a niece. So trust me, I've seen my way around the dollhouse one way or another. And the concept of it in Minecraft seems pretty cool. Just because if you build it to scale, you could like actually live inside of it. It's just cool that it's like you have it opened up, but you know, it's just like an actual house, but it's just like cut in two. Like if you like looked at the barn here and you just cut it down the middle, then like that would be the dollhouse. And it's cool. The concept of it's pretty cool. I like it. And hopefully you guys think it's pretty cool. I really like this thing. This thing really turned out cool. I think a lot of people were a little skeptical on it, but the overall concept of it, I freaking love. It's freaking wonderful. I love it. Alright. But enough ranting about the other things. We gotta get to work on this bad boy. So what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna take some oak wood. I'm gonna take some pink wool or some magenta. I'll go pink wool. Then some stairs. Like, this isn't really gonna be meant to be like the nicest looking house. It's gonna be like an actual, like, we're going for a dollhouse here, you know? Like, that's what we're going for. Right? Right? Okay. So, let's start it over here. And go up by 4, I guess. 4 is always good. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be good. And bring this up again. I'm just using logs too, just to change up the color a little bit. I could always change this later. Actually, let's get some window panes here. Get some window panes. We're gonna add a window in here. Like, I'm not really gonna make this look like the nicest possible house, but I definitely want to at least, you know, make it look somewhat good. Like, if I was building this like a house, I'm gonna put all my effort into, you know, I don't know if I'd use the logs. I'd probably use something to make it look a lot nicer, but I don't know. I really, you know, if I'm using pink wool, it's gonna look a little silly. Let's be honest. Okay. So, actually, no. Right here shouldn't have a log to it. Oh, this is difficult. Oh, this is a struggle. Because this is gonna be the open part. So, like, it's gonna go over like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, like, is it gonna be 5? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Is that 5 or 6? That's 5. So okay, this actually needs to go over right here, and then connect it over to here. Boom. And something like this. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. Use your noggins, people. Use your noggins. We actually need to build this side up though, just because we need to add in a we need to add in the roof a little bit, because that pretty much sets us up for the other side of the house. It's a little tricky when you think about it. I thought about doing this for things to build, because the idea of it's actually pretty cool. And then we're gonna add stairs right here, so like that. And then I think the other part has to go right here. So like, you get this cool little like open part here. So like if this part shifted over, it'd connect right to here. So that's the idea. So you're gonna have a gap right here, but that's okay, because that's like, you know, it fits in with the idea of the house. You guys get what I mean. Hopefully you guys do. Hopefully you guys like this idea. So it'd connect right there. Cool. Cool. This doesn't make a lot of sense though with the way it's being built. I don't know. It's something with like, I don't know. I think the thing that's throwing me off is I'm looking at this window, or like this part of the house, and like right here's just one block and then a window, and this side's one block and then another block, and it's got the log. So the whole symmetrical part of it's throwing me off, but then I gotta think, wait, this is connecting to another part. This isn't just a house on its own, you know what I mean? So that's what's throwing me off. I'm just getting a little paranoid about being like, what is this? What's going on? I guess maybe I should turn this the other way for the front door, because then people would see it from the front, but too late now. Let's just do that. Just do a little side door there. Should we put a window up here? Would that look weird? That kind of looks cool. It's all about having fun with it. And like I said, it's Minecraft. You can always come back at a different time and just really change this up and you know, make it the way you want it to look. You know, really take your time with it. Because a lot of people have been saying they build these things, like after I build it, they rebuild it or something like that. So, you don't have to replicate exactly what I'm doing. You can just take the concept of it and, do your own thing with it. Make it look cool. There we go, something like that. And do we do some on the front? I used to do them on the front like this, but I don't know if I want to do that. Let's just leave it for right now. Who knows if we want to add that on the front. It's like an old style of how I used to build houses. Okay, and then this needs to go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then log. Correct. I think that's correct. Yes, that is correct. Good, good, good. So once this all comes together, it actually looks pretty cool. But then again, it's actually really small when you think about it. Like, this is the door, what's in here, and then you gotta like add something over here. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many over is this again? Is it 5? I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 5. Well, I think it's 6 total, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Correct? That right? Is that right? Oh my god, I'm getting like so thrown off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. It was the stairs that threw me off. There we go. Something like this. Need to sleep too when I end up, what's it called? I'm not gonna be able to see anything, and you guys aren't gonna be able to see anything. Actually, when I look at on my computer, like the capture, it looks really bright. I guess on my TV it's just dark, so. But nevertheless, I don't like building in the dark. It's not fun. Let's add another window here. This backside could have, well, do we want to add windows back there? I don't know. I don't know what we want to add. Build all this up. I think this thing really starts to come together when you furnish the inside and you get a look at the inside of it. So like, when you look at this build, you're gonna be like, oh, like what is this? And then like if you put 2 and 2 together, you're like, oh, it's a freaking dollhouse and it looks awesome. Alright, so let's just fill this in. But yeah, like you could use whatever materials you want aside from the pink wool. Like I think the pink wool is really what makes it stand out, because like you're trying to go for this like girly sort of theme in a way. So I think that's the big part of it, is that you want to do that, and then to make other materials look good with it, it's kind of difficult. And but at least I think the wood looks good, or the oak wood looks good. So it's connected like that. Good. Now let's bring up the logs again, because one thing that's cool is you can add like a little bit of a loft. I don't even know if it's possible that someone could live up there, but you can always add in like, like a little loft area, and it's pretty cool. Something like this, bring it over. And like I said, like, yeah, you could technically live in this if you wanted to, but the loft probably wouldn't be accessible. But at least it's something else that you could like, put stuff up there. You could just put stuff up there. Be pretty cool. I didn't make it odd though, so I don't have a centered roof. I kind of like centered roofs because, see, I could have this window, and then if it was centered, well, actually, if it was centered, then this would be a 3-wide window, and then there'd be a single one above it. And I don't know, I just think that looks kind of cool. Think it looks pretty cool overall. I could put a window here. I'm not really a fan of just these 2x2 windows, like it just looks too square. But with all the other windows, not really gonna gripe about it. Not going to gripe about it. Now, let's get some, what's it called, going? Some slabs. Here's the downside though. We gotta put the slabs really high up so that we can place things on them, or else the things will be floating. You understand what I mean? It's pretty much like, if I try to take this crafting bench, if I put the slab here where I actually would want it to go because it's right above the window, and I put a crafting bench, it's going to be floating. So I need to do pretty much this, fill all this in to get a nice little loft area. But this will just be cool just to add in just a couple things up there, a couple chests, just some stuff just to take up the details. Sad thing is that we can't put a bed up there, just because we can, oh, whoops, did I mean to delete that? We can't put a bed up there just because, you're not allowed to place beds on slabs, unfortunately. So, that kind of sucks, but at least we do something like that. Now we got a little room up here, so one thing we can add in is we can add in like a crafting bench, and we can get a chest. Add like a chest up here. I'll do something like that. Actually, I'll bring those out a little bit just so you can actually see them. Bring them out to like right here. There you go. So you got like a little storage up there. Pretty cool. Get a couple torches going. Oh, torch did not go into my inventory. What are we not going to need? Probably not going to need glass. And then just put a couple torches in here. Light this area up. And like we can make like a cool little kitchen down here, something like that. But do that. Let's get to the other side. The overall concept of it though, I really like it. I think it's just like, where would this really fit in your world? Probably nowhere. It really doesn't have like a area or a purpose or anything like that. Ah, of course I need glass. Of course I remove it off my inventory. What happens? I need it. We don't need logs. But yeah, like, does this have a place in your world? Probably not, but is it something that's cool to build? Absolutely. Like, just the idea of it, I think is awesome, and, you know, I like it. I just think, like, mainly for a creative world. If you just build random stuff and you just want something cool to build, this, you know, this fits perfectly. You know, do I really want a super pointed roof? Would slabs look better as a roof? Normally I'm not into the slab, like, you know, sort of like a flatter roof, but I don't know, maybe it'll look better. How do you guys feel about that? I kinda like that. Compared to that, I don't lose any space, I don't think. You know, let's try it. I never do any, like, different sort of stuff. I always use stairs for roofs, so if I do something like this where it's pointed, but it's also, like, flat, I think that'll look kinda cool. There we go. Something like that looks pretty good. Put that there, put two here, there we go, now we got some light. Now we gotta fill all this in, get some slabs going. So yeah, I don't know where we're gonna put a bed at. That may be the only thing we have to wait on. Once the update comes out, I think maybe we might be able to do something with placing beds on slabs, but at the moment I don't think we can. Kinda sucks, honestly. Kinda sucks. Oh, I forgot to do this side, or this like layer right here. There we go. Sweet. Be sure not to delete the window. There we go. Alright, now we got a nice little upstairs again. Which, can we not put beds on here? I honestly don't think we can, which sucks. Yeah, the only way we can is if we do this, and then I'm pretty sure we can't place slabs under a bed. I'm pretty sure I've tried this. Yeah, we can't. And then if we do this, it's like, what is that? Why is that there? It's like, oh geez, why is that there? We could leave it if we wanted to, I guess, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I wanna maintain the look. I wanna keep it looking cool. Alright, do this, fill it back in. We can just put a bed somewhere down here. I don't think that would look too bad. So let's get a bed going. Hey, you know, let's just put the bed over here. Do something like that. Do that. Do we want to do that? I don't know. You know, no. Let's do like dresser on the side. No. That. Do that. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright. So you got a nice little bedroom area over there. Now let's delete the whole inventory. Let's get where's the cauldron at? Cauldron, bucket of water, brewing stand, all the stuff that generally goes in the kitchen. And let's just add it somewhere. Just add it somewhere, do that, do that, do that. There we go, nice little kitchen area. Something like that. Sweet. I think that's the most that we could do with it, but it looks really cool. Honestly, when you really kind of fly out on this thing, it's like, oh my god, like, why is this thing split in half? You come up, you're like, oh my god, it was a house that was meant to be together. Really cool. Then we could add maybe a couple things in here and there just to give it a little more detail to it. Just add some paintings in. There's not really a lot of areas to add these in, but I don't know, why not? Why not? What's the shame in doing it? Yeah, a little painting up there. Good. Some paintings up here. You got a nice little art gallery in the attic. Here we go. Something like that. Anything else we can add? I feel like I'm always forgetting things that I could add in just to add into the area, but honestly, at the moment, I'm drawing a blank, which sucks because I always like continuing the build, but right now I really got nothing. But seriously, the overall idea of it, very cool. Like, seriously, if you had the area safe, or like, even if you wanted to live in this, you could be like, I'm gonna live in this, but here's all I'm gonna do. Just gonna add a couple fences in here. And voila, now you're secure from the enemies and you can live in your cool little opened up dollhouse area, or whatever you want to call it. You connect it like that, or you can connect it like this. I think outside would be better. You don't want a creeper just roaming up in there. Do something like that. You got like an open area just to come, you know, just to sit in. You got a really open house. Put some crops out here. I really like that you could actually use this now. Makes sense. Really does. You got a door. This is how you get in. Very cool. Very cool idea. I like it. Hopefully you guys like it. I've been saying I like it non-stop, but it's because I do. I express my feelings a lot. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys like this. I think the idea of it was pretty cool. And again, I like it. If you guys like it, be sure to leave the video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, see ya.